Well, hello there, Coffee Time friends. How are y'all doing this Saturday morning? We got a little bit of rain here, but I guess we need some rain or we wouldn't be getting it, right? Mama, what are you going to get into today? It's Saturday morning. It's early here. It's 8:30.
Oh, I don't know. Probably nothing.
We've had breakfast. We had my favorite breakfast in the world, and I know y'all know what that is. I made it. Scrambled eggs, toast, and tomatoes. When tomatoes are in, I could eat that every day.
You bet do.
I did, don't I? And coffee. That's all I really... I just want something to go with my coffee of the mornings, really. Good morning, everybody. Everyone's coming on. We enjoy seeing y'all come on and say good morning. Tell us where you are. Drop your city on there. Say good morning and where you're from. We'd love to know. It amazes us sometimes how we have people from all over the world on here, and sometimes we'll find a new watcher and or a new place that we didn't know people was watching from. So drop your city on there. That'll be fun. We can see where y'all are from. Tupelo, hello. That's Deborah from Tupelo. Good morning, Mary. Mama, what are you going to get into today? Surely you got I've always got a chore board. I've always got chores to do.
We got some chores we got to get around here.
Uh-oh. When she says around here, that's always work. If she says, I want to go somewhere, then it's kind of fun usually. But well, Mama, are we going to try to go to the farmer's market?
We may ride down there, but I kind of doubt many out, if any out.
I'd like to see if there's one last lonely tomato that needs a home.
Yeah, you sure
Adopt a tomato today. And maybe a pumpkin. Pumpkin or a tomato.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama.
Oh, no.
I've not told you.
None of this in a long
I
time.
know. It's been a week or two since I really... but I saw a couple of cute ones, and I'm going to share them with you today.
Oh, wow.
How do you fix a broken tomato?
How do you fix a broken tomato?
How do you fix a broken tomato? Y'all want to help her out? This will be good. Y'all can help her while she's out here. If you want to tell Mama the answer to that joke, that riddle, how do you fix a broken tomato? Good morning.
Put tomato sauce on it.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Mama, you are so close. Anybody else got an idea? Hello, Michigan. There's a Deborah from Michigan. Hello, Wendy.
Tomato paste.
Ah,
you paste it.
Bingo! Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. You can fix a broken tomato with tomato paste. That sounds reasonable, don't it?
Oh, that was kind of hard to come up with.
Look at that little tomato. These are the best tasting tomatoes. This one came out of Mama's garden. Don't know what the brand of them or what the name of them are. Do you, Mama?
No, just the little ones on the last tail end of it. It's
the tail end. That's a tail end tomato.
It's they get little as the season goes on and stuff.
But these little ones are good. They're tasty.
Got the best flavor.
They got the best flavor. I love them. And I love the little Tommy toes. All right, Mama, here's one more. You got that one. Let's see if you can go 2 for 2 today.
Oh, no, that's too hard.
Well, I found these jokes. People had sent them to me a while back, and I kind of write them down. But this one, since we're going to the farmer's market to look for tomatoes and pumpkins, I thought I'd give you a pumpkin and a tomato joke.
Oh, so it's a pumpkin joke.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, how do you fix a broken pumpkin? Y'all can help her out.
Broken pumpkin.
There's from Georgia, Miss Brenda from Georgia.
A broken pumpkin.
Good morning from Hurley, Missouri. Hello.
Take it.
Wow. You could cook it and smash it. You ain't gonna...
Mama's
wanting to cook it. Here's how you fix it. You cook it.
Well, it's fixing it.
Not prepare it, Mama. How do you fix it? If you had a pumpkin that was broke, what would you do to fix it? To make it better again, I should say.
Make a jack-o'-lantern out of it.
Mama, you send the mean side of Mama. Cook it and cut its eyes and its ear, its nose and its mouth out.
There's pumpkin puree.
Somebody tell her the answer. It's easy.
Pumpkin vine.
Pumpkin vine. Vine it together. Anybody out there got the answer? How do you fix a broken pumpkin? Mama's good on the riddles. Cheryl, she is. She's a smart lady.
Pumpkin vine, pumpkin patch. Patch it. Put a pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch! Mama, you're 2 for 2. I love it. You're doing good. Pumpkin patch. You fix a broken pumpkin with a pumpkin patch, and you fix a broken tomato with tomato paste.
Oh, Lord,
that was good.
Hard.
Mama, speaking of pumpkins and tomatoes and cooking pumpkin, are you going to cook today?
Probably not. I'm lazy.
I think there's some chores in the works. So what kind of chores you got going on, Mama?
Well, we got to work in the garage.
Oh, the garage.
And I got to work some in my laundry room.
Mama has seasonal chores. Do y'all do that? Mama takes seasons. And as long as I've been alive, she wants certain things done at certain seasons. Like in the fall, she wants the garage and everything outside cleaned and fixed up. Now in the spring, she does the same thing. But in the fall, it's like, let's get the fall. Lori, yeah, you're right. Pumpkin patch, pumpkin butter. Yeah, I'm there wanting pumpkin butter. Have you ever done pumpkin butter?
No, I've not.
I'd say it'd be just like apple butter. Maybe we'll look up a recipe for pumpkin butter and see what we can do with that. And we've got a squash over there, a pumpkin squash. Is that what that is, Mama?
What, the little green one over there?
No, that thing right over there.
That's a butternut squash.
Butternut squash, sorry. I thought it was a pumpkin squash. I bet it could be called pumpkin squash.
No, it's a butternut squash.
Yes, ma'am. I stand corrected. Butternut squash. I thought a butternut squash was a little different, though. Mm-mm. That one looks a little smaller. So I'm going to figure out something to do with that. Butternut squash. Is that what it's called?
I think that's right.
I can't get pumpkin on my mouth. It looks like a little pumpkin to me. It looks like a pumpkin you grab and pull.
Grabbed and
Well,
pulled.
look at it. It's a butternut squash. I'm going to find out some good recipe to do with it. I know you can bake them and put brown sugar on them and treat them kind of like a sweet potato.
Mm-hmm. Make a pie out of them.
Didn't my aunt say something the other day about making a pie?
Make pies out of
Well,
them.
let's do that. My Aunt Retha said she made a butternut squash pie. I think that...
said they was the best pumpkin pie they had ate. The family had.
Well, see, they thought it was pumpkin too, Mama.
Uh-huh.
Let's try butternut squash pie for Sunday lunch.
Oh, wow.
We may try that, folks. Butternut squash. I've committed now, Mama. I've told them we're going to do it. I'm trying to get
I
pie.
hope you have good luck with it.
I'm trying to get a pie. That's what I'm trying to work on here.
I made you a Kool-Aid pie the other day.
Mom, that was months ago.
Oh, it wasn't months.
It feels like it. 2 weeks. Week ago? Was it a week ago?
Probably.
Last week. Sometime. Y'all know when we did it. We don't know. What else is going on here? Good morning from Kentucky. Hello, neighbor. Hello, Rhonda. Kentucky is our neighbors. We live in Kentucky. We live in Tennessee. We actually live in both states. We don't physically live, but our little town of Jellico, a big portion of it is in Kentucky. And that's where, like the gas station I go to, it's in Kentucky. The Save-A-Lot we go to, it's really in Kentucky. But it's right here in our little small hometown. So we are truly a borderline community. And most of the time when we go to the big store, it's in Kentucky. So we're so close to Kentucky, we could be.
We claim both sides.
We could be invited to either family reunion on both sides.
We're on both sides.
All right then. Hello, Miss Linda. Good morning to you. Nova Scotia.
Oh wow.
Linda, Mama come up there and visited y'all. If she knew you then, she could have said hey.
Hey to Linda now. Love it up there.
Mama loves Nova Scotia. Good morning from North Carolina, Linda. We love North Carolina. Love North Carolina.
Love both Carolinas.
We love both Carolina. We love both. Yeah, that's one of our vacation destinations. Used to, we went to Myrtle Beach. Not on vacation. We didn't count it as vacation. It was just we're going to Myrtle Beach, and if we went on vacation, it was somewhere else. So we went every year, all my growing up years, up until a few years ago. And we've not been as much here lately. When Dad got sick, we kind of quit going, but used to. And they knew us at the motel, and they would call us and say, "Hey, when y'all coming?" So we were like family down there. We loved it. In Myrtle Beach, so we went there for years.
We've stayed at Kerr Beach, and I believe it's in North Carolina once. That was when you was real.
That was on vacation. That wasn't going to Myrtle Beach.
That was when you was real small, though. Small.
We love Charleston. We love to go to Charleston. Beautiful. We always, when we go to Myrtle Beach, usually we're going to go to Charleston at least one day. All right. Good morning from Georgia. My aunt lived in Georgia for a long time. My cousin was born there. We love Georgia. Texas. Hello, Melissa from Texas. We like Texas too. We went to Texas 8 years ago, 10 years ago.
Oh, it's been a long time.
It's a beautiful, beautiful
Went to
country.
Dallas and different places.
South Carolina. Donna, how are you? We used to travel more. COVID, you can't really travel in COVID. And as I'm maturing, aging like fine wine, older, so I'm getting older, I don't like to travel as much.
I'm not.
Mama keeps the roads hot. She loves to travel. When COVID's not on, when COVID's at a bay, Mama and her girls are on their way somewhere or planning it. There's always a trip in the motion. And before COVID, I would just say, Mama, just, let me write on my calendar where you're going to be sometime, because I don't know. And I would forget sometimes where she was. She'd constantly, now, where are you at again? She keeps the roads hot if she can.
If I could. I'd be gone now if I could.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Mama. I'm not exciting. I'm not as exciting as Nova Scotia.
No, I like to go see things.
Well, Mama, I fixed you breakfast.
I know it.
Do they do that for you in Nova Scotia?
Yes, they sure do. I don't have to cook her.
You can't win with Mama. Mama likes that road travels and plane travels. Not me. I'm a homebody. My dad I used to think, Dad don't want to go nowhere.
You're just like him once that you've got some older, as you say.
That's the truth. I mean, I see it every day. Sometimes I say stuff, I'm like, was that you, Dad? Because it sounds just like him. But when we would go places before, we had another beautiful little schnauzer named Sierra. And she was our first one. We had her for 9 years. And Dad always would say, I'll stay here with Sierra. I ain't going nowhere. You just go on. We'd go to Myrtle Beach. You just go on. I'll stay here with Sierra. Somebody needs to be. I say, I've got it arranged, Dad. So-and-so's going to take care of her this week. Or I'm going to have somebody come to sit at the house for this. No, y'all go on. I ain't going. I think, why don't he want to go nowhere? Then when I get older, I'm thinking, now I know why.
You'd sit with Sierra now.
I'll stay with Maggie. Maggie needs me. Where's the little Maggie girl? She's usually in here.
She went out and got rained on a little.
Oh, yeah, it's sprinkling the rain. Maggie don't do rain.
She's kind of pouting at me now because I had her to go out before it started raining hard.
She don't like it, and it's kind of picked up a little bit now. I bet you there's no farmer's market. I don't know. I ain't making that announcement. I'm just saying it'd be hard to do it down there in today's weather. But maybe we'd love to go to the farmer's market. We'd love to go down there and see what they have. We went last week and got mums. We showed that to y'all. And pumpkin. We got one pumpkin. And one cushaw.
They make cushaw pies too.
Do they?
Mm-hmm. Carl, my oldest brother, he loved cushaw pies.
Well, I guess we better find us a recipe for a butternut pie and get it fixed.
I cooked cushaws one year and froze it for him, gave him bags of cushaw for him to have pies.
You did? Mm-hmm. Cushaw?
Uh-huh. It's the green and white or different.
The little gourd-looking thing.
Mm-hmm. It's
how far are y'all from Mount Juliet? We are, Martha, we are about 3.5 hours from Mount Juliet. Well, I love Mount Juliet. Used to travel through there every week. So
twice a week, honey.
Well, twice a week. I'd come home too. I worked in Nashville for several years, but I love Mount Juliet. Love the whole area down there. Beautiful. We have family that lives in Nashville too. I don't think we have any family right now that lives in Mount Juliet. So, Martha, you'll have to be our family in Mount Juliet when we talk about Mount Juliet. Hello from Virginia. We love Virginia. You know, we can go up to where is it, up at the Clingman's Dome?
No, it's Camberlin Gap.
Camberlin Gap. That might go in places sometimes. Anyhow, you can stand in Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky all at the same time. We've done that before. Kind of neat. Pumpkin roll, Debbie says. Yes, Mother. Pumpkin roll. Why haven't you made none of that already? It's already like the middle of September.
I know it. I was looking at some pumpkin rolls on Facebook.
Was you?
Yeah.
Was it making you think, I need to get in there and fix one?
No, not that strong yet. I'm not into pumpkin roll yet.
We will have one usually around Halloween, somewhere in there. We normally have our Better Circumstance party.
But not this year.
We didn't have it last year, and I don't think we're going to be able to have it this year either, unless something wonderful happens and all the numbers go way down. Better Circumstance Party, the reason we call it that, in case you don't know, we, you know how when you lose a family member and everybody comes in, no matter what, they take off work, they change their plans, there's no excuses, they come on in and support the family. And then you get to the funeral home, and you're glad to see everybody, but it's under such terrible circumstances. And inevitably, somebody will always say, I have enjoyed seeing you all and getting to see you. I just wish it was under better circumstances. So, we had lost some family members, and we'd heard that said over and over. And so, Mama and I decided, let's just have a better circumstance party. No, just get together for fun. No excuses. Come, be here. And spend some good quality time with one another. Enjoy the family. Make some memories. So, we started having Better Circumstance Party. And we have it the weekend before Halloween. And all the family comes and all the neighbors. And it's just a good time. And we eat and sit around and talk. We have a fire and sit around the fire. I mean, it's just good times. And it's under better circumstances than...
we get to laugh and talk and just enjoy each other. And my husband, Don, he'd say, I don't know why Jens is going to have that party for. Well, by the time the party got here, he had invited everybody that he's seen. He invited the employees at dialysis center. He invited all of his friends.
Dad was on dialysis for, he had fourth-stage renal failure, and he was on dialysis for over 9 years. And he worked, as y'all know, for Coca-Cola for years. So when he went on dialysis, I guess it was just a coping mechanism for him. He never called it dialysis. He always called it work. And he said, I have to go to work tomorrow. And I said, oh, okay. If I was going to do something, he said, I have to go to work. I'll be home from work about 3, 4, And I said, okay. And he said, the girls over at work said to tell you thanks for the cake if Mama made a cake. So we always called it work for dialysis. So that's what he always called it. I got to go to work. And to him, it was a job. He had to be there three days a week, no matter what. And he had no excuses. He couldn't say, no, I don't think I'll go tomorrow. Couldn't call in sick. So it was a job for him. But he dealt with it and done good with it right on up to the very end, actually. So
that was the last place. They took him from there to the hospital.
Yeah.
So that's how he ended it.
But if you can, you're under the same problems we are, these numbers. If you can, have a better circumstance party with your family and your neighbors and your friends. As soon as this is over, we need a better circumstance party when COVID's over.
A lot of people's done asked me, and back when it was down, I told them, yeah, if it stayed down, we was definitely going to have one this year. But as you know, it's not down right now.
No, it's definitely not. Let's do pray for all those folks that are dealing with that and their family members. So many, and so many, like the mother and the father have it, and maybe one of the kids have it. And there's a family in our church that's just sort of gone through their family week after week. And it's just sad. And thank God they're doing okay, with it. But so many people have passed from it. So many. I mean, it's tragic.
And it's hitting young people,
yes,
and super young people, real young people, and what I call young people, like in their 30s and 40s. To me, they're really young. They're just babies yet too. So I mean, and every day seems like we hear somebody anywhere from their 30s to their 50s something passing away. And I said, it's just really sad now in this area.
It's horrible. It really is. So Anyway, good morning from Maine. Hello, Paula. Love. We've never been to Maine. Have you been to Maine, Mom?
No, I don't think.
I want to go up there and get a lobster. My dream trip is to take, and I had a friend that done this, and she loved it. I want to take a road trip. I want to get in the car and drive up the East Coast in the fall, see all the beautiful colors, maybe stay at a bed and breakfast or two, and just take in the culture. And go to Maine and have some wonderful seafood, some lobster. I would love to go to Maine. I love Maine. Huh?
I won't be eating with you.
Now, Mama, you eat seafood?
Not that.
If y'all notice, we hardly ever fix fish here. Ever. Someone mentioned it the other day, said, y'all must not like fish. And don't know.
No, I don't.
This one.
I'll
Mama.
eat catfish, cod, if it's breaded right and fixed right for soup meat.
To suit her.
But I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat
Lobster.
None of that stuff.
Mama ain't touching that. But
What's
now,
that you eat? That pink stuff.
oh, crab.
Crab
meat.
Oh, no.
No.
I have eaten salmon. A little salmon.
I like imitation crab, too. I'll do that for lunch sometime because it's quick, it's easy. And, you just stir that. And I like crab salad made out of imitation crab. I know a lot of people are going to probably say that's off, but it's good fish. It's just made out of shark and different fish stuff, but it's good. I mean, I know it's got a little down, and I don't need it. I don't need maybe eat it every 3 months or something, but it's pretty good. Pretty good.
I took a bite of your alligator somewhere, so I don't want no alligator.
Alligator, yeah, we tried that one time in Florida. Mama will eat catfish, though. We go out to the local restaurant out here, the spot, it's called the Pizza Spot, and they have really good catfish. And Mama likes the catfish.
Catfish and cod, that's it.
Catfish and cod, yeah. Now, I've got her on some other stuff, and she will eat tilapia. She didn't know it one time, and I said, how's that? And she said, it's good. And I said, it's tilapia. So she will eat that.
Sneaking it in on me, and I did.
Yeah, because I know if you'd eat cod, you'd eat the tilapia, because it's just as good. Mama's thing, and I bet you some of y'all out there say the same thing. And I think it's cute. Mama said, I don't want fish that's fishy.
I don't.
Which I know what she means, but I just think it's funny. Like chicken that's chickeny.
Your daddy always laughed at me.
Dad always thought, oh, he would eat. And I love bluegill. But I want them fillet. My uncle Dutch, was a master fish filleter. He could fillet fish, bluegill, and you would never know it ever had a bone in it. Some people just cut it and leave the bones in. You got to pick out every bone when you're eating. I don't like that. But Uncle Dutch could fillet it just perfect, and you would think you was eating the best cut of fish ever, and it was delicious. Catfish is good, but only farm raised. Yes, Donald, I like farm raised catfish too.
Daddy would go fishing and bring back a big bunch of fish, and then he'd fry it up, and then we'd have to go get the neighbors, and they'd come in, and Daddy fry fish for ours. And for us little kids at that time, he would sit and pick it off the bone and feed us. I said, I don't ever remember him getting to sit down and ever enjoying.
Well, she had 10 kids.
Well, we all were little at the same time.
Grace says she's like crab legs. I like crab legs, but they're a little bit of work to them. You got to know what you're doing to get that good meat out of there. I mean, I'll eat them, but you're working for that.
Like that.
Good morning. Hello, somebody said. But y'all hear this all the time, but the messages go up quick, and if you don't, sometimes I'll get just the bottom part of it.
What is that speed reading course?
Yeah,
We're going to have to take it.
Fish has to be very well done, Judy. Yes, it does. It has to be fixed right. And there is fish that tastes fishy, like a fish aquarium fishy. That's not good. But the catfish, farm-raised catfish is really good. I love it. Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Connie, how's the weather up there? Have y'all had, is it fallish? I'm sure it's cooler there than it is here. Tanger Island, Deborah. Her family's from Tanger Island.
Where's Tanger?
Love catfish and cod, my favorites.
Yes.
I don't like tilapia. She don't like tilapia.
I ain't too wild over it as good as I do cod.
Mama, you ate it and said it was good.
I probably ate it, but...
Was it one of those, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Ginger. Hello, Kim. Snapping crab legs is yummy, Kim says. Yeah. You gotta get it just right, though.
Your daddy liked frog legs?
I've tasted of them, but Dad did like frog legs. Hello, Jenny from Pennsylvania.
Hello.
Mama says hello to everybody. Mama, someone asked me the other day if we'd ever made meatloaf on here, and I told them, yeah, we had several videos.
Oh, yeah.
And, but you know what? I got to thinking after I read that, it's been a minute since we had some meatloaf.
I don't know about meatloaf. We might try it. But we've done filmed it till they're sick of meatloaf.
Are y'all sick of meatloaf?
We've put them in muffin tins. We've made a loaf. We've made fried meatloaf. We've done our share of meatloaves. We make them all different ways. We make one with just salsa and meatloaf.
We do a quick and easy salsa meatloaf. If you're a new cook out there and you're thinking, I can't fix meatloaf, I just can't do it, and you don't want to think about it, and you don't want to have to worry with it, meatloaf is one of those things kind of like ice cream. There's not just one meatloaf. Some people say, I don't like. Did we go off? No. Something happened. I think my phone alarm went off because it's 9 o'clock and I was setting that alarm so we'd be sure to get to the farmer's market if the sun was shining.
We need to go anyway.
Meatloaf is like ice cream. There's many flavors. You may not like chocolate, but you might like strawberry. You can change the meatloaf up any way you want to change it up. You can make it into a taco flavored meatloaf. You can make it in. You can put white salsa mushrooms over it. It's good. You can put. But anyhow, if you're a new cook and you think, I just can't make a good meatloaf, get you a pound of ground meat, chuck, and add 1 jar of your favorite mild salsa. Think about salsa. It's got your tomatoes, it's got your onions. If you like peppers in your meatloaf or whatever, it's all in there. You put that 1 jar, just the regular jar, in there, mix it up, and put you about, I would say, over half a tube of crushed crackers. You can use Ritz or you can use saltines, whichever one you prefer, and add you 1 egg. Stir that up, put it in a loaf pan, and you'll have delicious meatloaf. And people will be saying, ooh, I love your meatloaf. You're a good meatloaf cook. So if you're having trouble getting that meatloaf on the table where people will eat it, that's the ticket. Spray your loaf pan really good so it don't stick and it don't burn. Put it in there, and then you can add, there's all kinds of toppings. You can add just plain ketchup, squeeze it right out of the bottle on there and put it back in there and let it bake for another 10 minutes. And it'll be a good sugary, ketchupy topping. Glaze. You can do ketchup and brown sugar and just a dash of Worcestershire and chop you up an onion real fine and put that on top of the stove. Stir that down, let that onion cook, and then make like a Creole sauce almost.
Yeah, we put that
Pour that over the top of it. Or you can do it however you want to. Sometimes I'll squirt a little bit of ketchup in a bowl, a little bit of brown sugar, just a little bit of mustard or vinegar or something. Stir it up, whip it up, pour it over top of that. That's good. So
I spray muffin tins and bake it in muffin tins. If everybody likes the
if you like that crust
around it, we do that sometimes.
But if you're wanting a good old-fashioned meatloaf sandwich the next day, a loaf pan's the way to go in the moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I make up meatloaf and fry it in a skillet and drain off the excess grease. Put me a sauce over it, or tomato sauce and stuff.
We fry meatloaf. That's wonderful.
In the summer, that's mostly how we do meatloaf.
Because we don't start that oven up. I love meatloaf, but I'm picky about it. Charlene, yeah, I am too. I like different meatloafs for different. Sometimes I just want fried meatloaf. And sometimes I say, Mama, make a loaf this time. Okay, we've talked about meatloaf so much, I want meatloaf.
Well, we'll think about it.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
How long has it been since we fixed a good meatloaf? The last time we was on here with it.
I don't know. I believe we've had it since then.
No, I don't think we have, Mama. I think you've let me down
You
on the
make
meatloaf.
me eat all that old other stuff sometimes. You try to make me eat more healthier at times.
We're trying to cut down on a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar.
You try to make me eat more healthier.
And your Mama's drinking more water.
For a day or two, I did.
She actually put oranges and lemons and filled the pitcher up herself the other day. That's a progress. Because usually I do it saying, Mama, this water's in here handy. You drink some of it. Maybe.
It does make you want it when you see the pretty lemons and oranges.
It does, doesn't
around
it?
in
See,
it,
Mama,
yeah.
I knew I could get you turned over to some water.
You know, they say sight's a long ways on how you like food, and that makes you like water. It's
Someone
pretty.
just said something about putting fried rice in their meatloaf. That would be good. Now, we put rice in our stuffing for stuffed bell peppers. Now, that's something we've never fixed on video, is stuffed bell peppers.
I've got some peppers in the garden. A few.
We might do some stuffed bell peppers. So
I like stuffed bell peppers, but I don't like the peppers. Does that
Sherry
make
likes
sense?
bell peppers and onions in her meatloaf. Now, I don't like bell pepper. I am so weird when it comes to a bell pepper. I don't like it on pizza. I don't like it on... If I do a stuffed bell pepper, I don't want to eat the pepper. I'm not Mama. We don't really eat that pepper. I used to.
Sure did.
I used to because Dad did, and I thought it was... But now I just don't like it. But I love raw bell pepper, and I love bell pepper in salsa. I love bell pepper in stir fry. I like it steamed, but I don't know. Why is that? Why would you not like that?
You got a mental condition.
Now she says I'm crazy. Oh, Mama.
I did not say you was crazy. I said you might have a
That
mental.
color is pretty on Mama, Marty says. Mama's dressed out in her pumpkin orange here.
Orange. Tennessee plays today.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm dressed, I've got black
I started
and white.
wearing my orange and white, but that was really obvious.
I'm dressed like a bruise. Black and blue.
Johnny wears dark colors a lot. Sometimes.
Well, it's fall. It's fall.
This is fall colors.
Well, Mama, you're always like jumped out of a hat box, as they say. Y'all ever heard that? Well, you look like you jumped out of a hat box. I don't know where that come from. I need to look that
I
up.
guess you was dressed fancy if you had on a hat.
Maybe hats had all kinds of decorations on because people...
Oh, yeah. Watch the old movies.
My granny would always say, well, Lord, she come walking in there like she's jumped out of the hat box.
Watch the old movies, the hats the ladies wore. I love to look at those.
Okay, folks, I guess we're going to go. It's raining here.
We've wasted their time long enough.
Yes, we've wasted your whole morning. We just wanted to pop live and see what we could get into today.
And trick me with some jokes.
I didn't tell jokes for 2 or 3 weeks here.
You didn't even warn me that you was going to do it.
Well, Mama, I never warn you much.
You didn't even say we're going to do some jokes today.
But when I say, hey, Mama, you know there's a joke coming.
I know it.
All right. We're going to go and we're going to say, have a good Saturday. It don't matter what the weather is. We can have a good day. Anyway, find something to do inside or drive around if you want to. Or I'm going to go down to the farmer's market and see if anybody's under a 10 or something. They may be down there selling. Anyway, so.
We better hurry if we're going because it's going to be passing us by.
Mama wants to be there at 9 o'clock. It's 9:07.
That's when they get there.
That's what that alarm was for, is just so we could say, it's 9 o'clock, time for the farmer's market. So we're going to head on down there, I guess, and see what's going on. And maybe not, I don't know, it's raining. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for the hearts and the thumbs up. That's something you don't get on a regular video.
Yeah.
You see all these hearts, Mama?
Yes, I seen them.
Isn't that nice?
And they're just floating up through there.
Love, Mama. Hello. Stephanie, hello. Hello, Richard. I just made a tuna noodle casserole. Double recipe. Richard, I love tuna casserole.
Not
You
me.
see her head? No. Mm-mm. She won't do any noodles and cheese and fish together, like, tuna casserole. Mama, don't. No.
I about had to leave home at one I fixed for your daddy. That's right.
Mama won't have it. I'll have to fix one of them when she's on a trip somewhere. I said, Mama's gone, so tonight's tuna casserole. My aunt used to fix a good tuna casserole when I was a kid, and I liked it. So I said, Mama, can you fix tuna casserole like Bernice? And she said, No, I don't do tuna casserole. I don't want no hot tuna, no macaroni. Yes, ma'am. But I like it. It's pretty good.
I can eat tuna if it's cold and enough stuff in it to make a tuna salad. I can eat a little, but I cannot eat it when it gets that hot smell of tuna.
Hey, Kimmy. Kimmy says, what a nice surprise this morning. Thank you for joining us, Miss Kimmy. Good morning from Vancouver, Canada. Hello, Ryan.
Love Canada.
We love Canada. I love Vancouver. Beautiful up there. Beautiful Ohio day. Beautiful in Ohio. Well, Sherry, is that Cheryl? Can you ship us some of that weather south? We need just a little bit of it.
We could run up there in a few hours.
Mama's chasing the sunshine today. Folks, we are going to go. I told you about Southern goodbyes. We had to say it 3 or 4 times or we ain't Southern. So we are going to go. We're going to say, find you something good to eat today. Make you some memories. And if we cook something, even if it is meatloaf, which I really want meatloaf, Mama. I'm kind of leaning toward it now.
No. Lean a little further the other way.
She's made me cry and everything today, saying she'd rather be anywhere than here. Did you hear her say that?
No, I didn't say that.
That's what I heard.
Your hearing is bad.
It went in this tender little ear, my tender little heart. And he was like, I wish I was somewhere besides here today going to the farmer's market with you.
I didn't say that.
She didn't say that. I'm just joking. I'm teasing.
He's a spoiled little...
Go ahead, Mama. Get it out of your system. Work it out. Talk it through it.
You're a spoiled little brat.
Mama, did you... Mama,
You
what
told
language?
me to walk his way.
What language on coffee time? Brat. She's spoiled. That's just the spoiled one. Folks, we're going to go before I have to say goodbye for the 8th time. Y'all have a good Saturday. Find you something good to eat. Find you something good to do. Make some memories. That's what it's all about. And say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama.
Before you say something to embarrass me in front of my friends. Y'all have a great day. And thank y'all for tuning in. Bye.
Bye-bye.